Education comes from the word educare, to bring forth. We all have to believe that the child has already been gifted by God various strengths and talents to help that child find that true vocation, so that that child in adult will find fulfillment, purpose, and we say proudly, I'm being the best version of the person that God has called me to be.
I think I'm gonna be an artist because artists can make anything and draw and get creative. I would like to be, when I grow up, a teacher. So then I can teach people about God's love, maybe even teach people how to sing God's praises.
I actually had a grandmother, but then she died of cancer when I was 1. My dream is to become a surgeon, to find a cure for cancer other than chemotherapy.
Today we were supposed to make a piece of artwork, how we would have envisioned ourselves in 10 to 20 years. For me, I would envision myself as somewhere being a leader, especially a servant leader for others.
I drawn 2 dragons and a warrior. I drew this knight because he has shown bravery. I want to live to my school motto, Ajikwaji stands for do well in whatever you do.
Helping out my friends, like Catholic friends or non-Catholic friends, stay together, take care of one another and love one another just as God did, be without judgment.
The fruits of Catholic education are not necessarily always tangible or visible. The secular world gets very hung up about academic achievements because it's so measurable, it becomes very consoling.
Despite everything else, they need to study hard and all that. But when you're so busy achieving all of that, you don't have time for yourself. So I think a child should learn how to love themselves first.
There's a stage and the curtains are full of virtues. There's some quotes here that I made up myself and to believe in myself and tell me that I'm enough.
I think this world, there's so many wheelchairs to provide for the elderly and disabled ones. Do you know what Miss will say? Everyone is born special. My disability is I cannot climb up, but I'm good at drawing, writing, and I'm good at learning languages.
I drew flowers, eyes inside of them with different colors as they are like different races, and this says hope and this says do it. So if anybody is passionate about some stuff, I would recommend them to follow their dream.
I think there's beauty in Catholic education because it can show people that no matter who you are, you can still learn about God and become a very useful person to society.
From the heart, guided by the Holy Spirit, in an environment that is so Christ-centered. You don't have to be Christian or Catholic, but we can give all students a sense of God, to love, to dignify.
My teachers teach me about the school values like charity, humility, forgiveness, and faith. I dream my future self as a vet, as I love animals. So I want the animals and humans to have a fair life, not be abused anymore.
It's been my dream to become a doctor since 6 years old. I want to help people in life, and I want to share these virtues with them, just as my teachers have taught me in school.
One thing that really struck me was that before exams, they'll actually pray for us. It allows us to focus a lot better for the exam, to know that hey, our teachers actually care for us. They really just want us to do our best.
My choir conductor and instructor, she has really helped me to be more confident, being resilient and not giving up. I made a little sunset at the start. I really want to share my happiness with others.
The beauty of Catholic education is that be able to remember things from the Bible and then doing them in real life. God, He helped His disciples. Whenever they betrayed Him, He always forgave them. And if someone do something bad to you, you must learn to forgive.
Even in the ups and downs of my own faith journey, always be able to rely on Him because He is a consistent person that I can always lean on.
The bright colors are to represent the slight rainbows in the sky that will usually cheer you up after a rainy day. And if I feel angry,
I will be able to see my friends and family, people who can cheer me up.
I made a little environment with lots of colors, and it's like a happy place. And there's the orange guy who's sad, and it's okay to feel sad sometimes. You don't have to be perfect to be a good person, but you just have to have good values.
Even though each person of us have to represent different schools, but we teach Catholic education.
Catholic education, it brings everyone together for the one same thing, which is their love for God.
Because God made us and God makes the whole future. He put faith in God.
As you leave the church, pray for our schools. Pray for our school leaders, our teachers, and our students. Pray that God will continue to bless our schools so that we can raise gracious men and women of integrity and compassion to use their gifts and talents to serve the common good.